Bonjour les Year 6 and welcome to your lesson for this week. You need to be very careful and really follow everything that's going to be done today, as this is going to have an impact on what follows the following weeks. We're going to work on a small project the whole of term 2 over here, and it starts fully today. It's crucial that you actually follow everything. So just to start with, going to pause the video and try to give me the name of all of those famous landmarks, hoping that you know most of them, or at least some of them. Please pause the video, give the name of them, try to say in which country they are over here. You can do it in English, more than fine, and we will carry on just after. You can pause the video now. Okay, you have paused the video. Let's try to have a look together. Numéro 1, what did you say? Of course, it's Stonehenge in England. Numéro 2 is the Sydney Opera House en Australie. Numéro 3 is la Tour Eiffel, or the Eiffel Tower, à Paris, en France. Numéro 4. Oh, that's a hard one. Of course, c'est le Burj Khalifa à Dubaï, aux Émirats Arabes Unis. Numéro 5. C'est la statue du Christ Rédempteur à Rio, au Brésil. Numéro 6, c'est le Taj Mahal en Inde. Numéro 7, c'est le Golden Gate à San Francisco, aux États-Unis. Numéro 8, c'est la Tour de Pise en Italie. Numéro 9, c'est la Statue de la Liberté aux États-Unis. Très bien, let's have a look at what we're going to work on today. But please, before that, pause the video and make sure you write the date in your book and you write the title as well that are in the box at the top right corner. So today, we're going to try to be able to describe what there is in your town, trying to memorize at least 5 places in town, try to translate at least 10 of them, and try to include the words il y a to describe your town. Hope you do get to do all of this. You'll be champions if that's the case. So let's try to memorize at least already 5 places in town. I will not give you the translation yet because I'm pretty sure with the images and with the words you can recognize already what I'm talking about. So your mission is to 1, repeat the words, and 2, make sure that your pronunciation is correct, and finally 3, try to think about a possible translation to those words. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a dans ta ville? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a dans ta ville? What is there in your town? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a dans ta ville? And to answer this, we would say, dans ma ville, il y a. In my city, there is. Dans ma ville, il y a. Repeat after me. Dans ma ville, il y a. Let's try and see. I'll go through the words after. Repeat them after me. Dans ma ville, il y a un café. Un café. Dans ma ville, il y a un cinéma. Un cinéma. Dans ma ville, il y a un marché. Un marché. Dans ma ville, il y a un musée. Un musée. Dans ma ville, il y a un hôtel. Un hôtel. Dans ma ville, il y a un hôpital. Un hôpital. Dans ma ville, il y a un bowling. Un bowling. Dans ma ville, il y a un parc. Un parc. Dans ma ville, il y a un stade. Un stade. You could say un stade de foot, un stade de rugby, un stade de baseball, un stade de cricket. You can be more precise about this. Dans ma ville, il y a un supermarché. Dans ma ville, il y a un château. Un château. All right. I'm just now going to actually have a look into those. I'm going to say the word, and your mission is to just point at which word I am saying. Be careful. Point with your finger. Un café. Un café. Good. You should have the first image with the coffee place. Ensuite, un stade. Un stade. You should have the bottom left corner. Un supermarché. Un supermarché. Good. You should have the second bottom one. Un hôtel. Un hôtel. Good. You should have the second on the second line. And finalement, un parc. Un parc. Good. You should have the final one on the second line. Now, let's carry on together and hopefully it will be fantastic. For what follows, we have more words to learn over here. Il y a, dans ma ville, il y a une boulangerie. Une boulangerie. Can you think about what that could mean? Il y a une boucherie. Une boucherie. Dans ma ville, il y a une mosquée. Une mosquée. Dans ma ville, il y a une église. Une église. Dans ma ville, il y a une poste. Oh, that's a tough one because it doesn't really exist in the UAE, but I'm pretty sure you can work on it. Une poste. Dans ma ville, il y a une banque. Oh, I really wonder what that is. That looks really, really difficult, isn't it? Dans ma ville, il y a une gare. Une gare. Same thing, it doesn't really exist necessarily in the UAE, but I'm pretty sure you can work on it and work it out. Dans ma ville, il y a une piscine. Une piscine. Dans ma ville, il y a une bibliothèque. Une bibliothèque. It's a hard one. Bibliothèque. Good. Over here. How many places can you actually write in your notebook and its English translation? So I wrote down ma ville, il y a in the middle. Your mission is to pause the video for the next 5 minutes, have all of those words in your book, and try to write what you think they mean in English, okay? You can pause the video now, and we will correct just after. All right, now you have paused the video. Let's have a look at the correction. Can you please take your purple pen to take correction? If your answer is correct, you tick it. If it's not correct, then you take the full correction, please. Please make sure you also have taken the full word with the little article, or une, and that you did not forget the little accents on top of the e's, the o's, etc. So, self-assessment over here. You had first un café, which is a coffee shop. Then un cinéma, a movie theater or cinema. Un marché, which is a market. Un musée, which is a museum. Un hôtel, a hotel. Un hôpital, a hospital. Un parc, a park. Un stade, a stadium. un supermarché, a supermarket, un château, a castle, une boulangerie, a bakery, une boucherie, a butcher shop, une église, a church, une mosquée, a mosque, une poste, a post office, une banque, a bank, une gare, a train station, une piscine, a swimming pool, a library was une bibliothèque. I hope you had most of them, if not all of them, correct. If that's not the case, please make sure you have a full correction. And even if you've got them correct, make sure you tick them so you don't learn the wrong words. Okay? Now, if this is fully done, you can go and carry on with the video. If not, pause it and make sure you have full correction. Let's go. So now is your last mission over here. You need to write at least 2 sentences to describe Dubai using the words below. Dans ma ville, il y a, ou à Dubaï, il y a une banque, un supermarché, une piscine, etc., etc. Okay? Now, if you want to challenge yourself, you do put some connectives like et, aussi, or ainsi que in order to extend your sentences. Please avoid doing just a list of what there is or what there isn't. Try to connect your ideas together with those connectives. Next week, we'll try and say what there is not over here. But if you can already do it, please try and add a sentence to say what there is not in Dubai. I hope you enjoyed this, and I wish you a lovely day. Au revoir.